There are fires now all over San Diego County. I live in San Diego County. About 2 days ago, I got woken up, rudely awoken in the morning by an evacuation order. I would never thought I'd see such a thing. The phone told me that it was unlawful for me to be in this area. 6 miles away is how far the fire was. Now, they took care of that fire real quick. That was the Rancho Bernardino fire. They called it the center fire.
About how many neighborhoods are in this area, and you can see that water drop. Here comes our heroes right now with that flame retardant, hoping to knock this fire down.
Then there was the La Jolla fire.
And on the left side of your screen in La Jolla, the Gilman fire broke out this afternoon on Gilman Drive and via Alicante.
The Border 2 fire is burning on Otay Mountain, where 148 acres have burned so far.
There was Fashion Valley fire.
We are just at the backside of City Scene Apartments here, just kind of on top of Friars Road. And behind me, you can see these firefighters getting a great handle on this fire. You can see.
I live in an apartment complex. Do you know how terrifying that is? Now there's fires all over the county, and they're popping up fast, and they're popping up in random spots all over the place. What the hell is going on? I mean, I had this conversation with my mom this morning. We were trying to come up with theories as to what is going on, because this cannot, and I'm not trying to push conspiracies, even though I like conspiracies. I'm trying to use my brain. This cannot be natural. It can't be. It's too many fires at the same time in random places. Still in LA. LA is still dealing with it, but now in San Diego. And it's just too much coincidence for me to believe that this is caused by climate change or whatever. And especially today, I've seen several videos of people starting these fires.
Trying to light a old Christmas tree, a dead Christmas tree, on fire. Neighbors fearing that he could start, of course, another fire, deciding they had had enough, that they were going to step in. They followed this gentleman up the block, and that is where two neighbors finally decided to detain him.
I don't know what to believe. I mean, one of them was UC San Diego, of a man starting a fire out in the field, out in the hills. It was like a security camera thing. And there's a bunch of other people on social media posting videos of them catching people starting fires. Like, what is going on? At this point, I'm convinced it's arson. I think maybe, sometimes when people see something on TV enough, then it gets the crazy people activated, gives them ideas. So I'm thinking maybe some of the fires in LA were natural, but as they begin to spread, it got all the crazy arsonists out of the woodwork, and they start getting ideas. You know that phrase, some men like to watch the world burn?
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
This is an actual example of that. And I don't get it. I don't understand. What the hell? Way too close for my comfort. This is in my backyard. How am I supposed to sleep? I have a lot of different thoughts. My mom has a back injury where she can barely walk. What if she has to escape? What are we supposed to do? What do you do about crazy people committing random acts of terrorism? How do you mitigate that? How do you stop that? How do you control that? How do you fight that? We're supposed to have rain in a couple of days. I'm starting to talk to God again. Like, yo, we good, right? We're good. We're friends, remember? Ay, ay, ay. I just don't know what can be done. I don't even know. Maybe if they catch these people, make an example out of them with some harsh punishments. I mean, I don't, but this is the thing, crazy people don't care about that either. That's the thing about crazy people. Or maybe they're not crazy, but they're just really hateful. Maybe they just hate humans and they hate society and they just literally want to destroy everything.
They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with.
I don't know how to mitigate that. I don't even have ideas. You know, maybe solving the mental health crisis, but that's a long-term project. How do we stop it like today so that we don't lose everything? We need rain. Now would be a good time for rain. Okay, all the rain dancers. You know, I've seen like documentaries about people who can summon the rain. I think one that comes to mind, there's like a new age guy, Matthias De Stefano.
We're in Las Vegas once. You went out in the desert and you were able to summon rain.
Yes.
How are you able to do that?
We barely understand the power that we have.
We need Matthias to come down to Southern California and do his little rain dance or whatever he does. I make jokes because this is how I deal with stress. I would rather laugh about it than cry about it. But inside, I'm like a little bit nervous. The tragedies of the news headlines have come to my territory. You know what I mean? Like when you see stuff on the news, you're kind of detached from it. But now it's here, and now it's a part of my reality. And it's not a good feeling at all, dude. Like, go away with the fires. I could deal with other things, but fire is too random, it's too destructive, it's too fast. Within minutes, everything could be ablaze. And just to think that this is people starting it on purpose, that makes it worse in my head. That's even more terrifying because how am I supposed to be an anarchist and believe in the goodness of humanity to self-regulate its society and have order without authorities, and then this kind of shit happens? Takes away all my faith in humans to be able to organize themselves without the threat of a gun. I need to reconsider my views. Maybe we're not ready to not have Big Daddy looking over us. Maybe we're just not ready for that. We have not yet matured. I'm ahead of my time. Someday in the future, maybe our grandchildren will be ready to police themselves. But for now, as long as we have crazy people lighting up fires everywhere, I guess we need to have supervision. We cannot be trusted. God. You know how some people say I was born too late? I think I was born too early. I would like to have been born further into the future. Only because the trend is upward, right? Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll live longer. 200 years would be nice. Long enough to see, like, people chill out a little bit, you know? Literally trying to burn the world down. Like, are you guys really that mad? At everybody across the board, you don't even care? Women, children, old people, you don't care? Pets? Do you even care about pets at least? I mean, Okay, my rant is over. Thank you for watching. This was just a therapeutic thing. I just needed to get it out because I'm a little bit scared. Cheers.